I could have said that. This ain't no generational information. I could have told y'all this and that and that and this. But anyways, what's up? What's happening? Big K busy. We here. We talking. We loud. We proud. We doing all that. You heard me? Hey, happy month to the LGBTQIA plus community. I know it's y'all month. Y'all turning up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, happy month to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I thought I should give y'all a shout out. Not because of this video cause for it. I was just, hey, it's y'all month. It's June 2nd. We talking. But anyways, we here to talk about Charlamagne, you heard me? Because he doesn't believe that Pooh Shiesty would have robbed a white executive. Of course, we still talk about this Pooh Shiesty and Gucci Mane situation where Pooh Shiesty allegedly robbed Gucci Mane by gunpoint, made him sign him out of his contract, yada, yada, yada. You've heard me talk about it before at this point. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like Charlamagne does have a case here. It's because of what Gucci Mane stands for. Like I was stating in these other videos when people are like, I can't believe Gucci Mane told this, that, and the third. And I'm like, yes, I understand. Because we seen the beginning of Gucci Mane. The street nigga, East Atlanta saying, you go up, you know, out here boogeyman, man, terrorizing niggas. You know what I'm saying? Beefing with niggas. Put a nigga in a box. He sent Gucci homie in a box. Gucci homie. He sent Jeezy homie in a box. The truth, like, he's stepping. But I told you, lean gut Gucci and slim in shape Gucci is two different niggas. Yes, they're the same person in a sense, but different mentalities. And I said, as much as, yes, we know Gucci Mane from that day, and, you know, how he grew up, we can't sit here and not want niggas to grow. And because that situation occurred, we can't expect Gucci being like, Gucci Mane like close to 50 or 50 plus out here sliding on niggas. Like, we can't expect that. My nigga's trying to be a businessman, trying to take his kids, got a loving wife. Like, we can't just want him to revert to what he was doing 20 plus, 30 plus years ago. He ain't that spry young nigga anymore. He got some contents. He got a mind. He trying to be here for his family. He ain't trying to go out like that. Even if he was trying to be there for his family back then, beforehand, like, he don't have that same crash out mentality he had beforehand. He on some different type of time. He trying to be on some more business moves. And that's why I said we can't just sit here and be like, want somebody just to revert back to that. And I get rappers sell us a image of themselves. And some of these young niggas like Pooh Shiesty, they just ready on go. But I'm sure with age and as they grow up in this music shit, they would even look at themselves like, why am I doing this crime shit? Like, I got a chance. And a lot of these guys really got to realize that more. And even if you wanted to get out of contract, because again, I'm not going to sit here and act like it was the best contract in the world, but, and I do mean but, like, y'all could have like flipped that shit some fucking out, but hey, or just did your time. Because at the end of the day, Shiesty, you did sign there, so it's complicated. But anyways, let's read this.
The street code.
Listen, you know me, I'm not in the street, so yeah, I'm always like
these guys code. Are businessmen, man, and like here's the thing. And this is all alleged. I don't know if Pooh Shiesty did any of this, right? I'm just going off the stories I heard. I know that Pooh Shiesty wouldn't do that to a white man.
Well,
whenever you hear these stories,
let me ask
it's
you,
literally always the black executives getting put in this position by black.
Well, let me ask you this question.
You never hear name a white.
No.
What about back in the day?
Hold on. Let me ask.
Suge Knight and who's the guy who did the
Vanilla Ice was an artist. I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about the executive. Well, ain't no artist running down on the white executive.
Well, the question I have is,
Shiesty has been charged for allegedly kidnapping. Okay, we're just going to skim through that because, again, I've been saying this. So, Charlamagne the God doesn't believe that Pooh Shiesty would have robbed a white music executive if he had been in an exploitative contract with a different record label. He voiced his theory after police arrested the rapper for allegedly robbing Gucci Mane at gunpoint earlier this year and forcing his way out of his deal with 1017 Records. So this is what Charlamagne says. I think at some point, F the street code, Charlamagne the God said on an episode of his Brilliant Idiots podcast. Oh, I thought he said this on the Breakfast Club. But anyways, with Andrew Schultz. These guys are businessmen. Men. Here's the thing. This is all alleged. I don't know if Pooh Shiesty did any of it. At this point, bro, yeah, we could keep saying allegedly. I feel like some bullshit will happen. I'm sorry. Especially after Gucci Mane Rob crashed on me, some bullshit happened. Let's keep it booked. I'm just going off the stories I heard. I know that Pooh Shiesty wouldn't do that to a white executive. Whenever you hear these stories, it's literally always the black executives getting put in this position by black artists. Authorities originally arrested Pooh Shiesty for the alleged kidnapping and robbing of Gucci Mane earlier this month. In doing so, they claimed he organized a coordinated takedown of a Dallas music studio on January 10th, 2026. By the way, I believe Adam 22 and Wack 100 broke this story, so I gotta give them their credit for that, because that's the first place I heard it, at least. In an effort to force Gucci Mane to release him out of his contract with 1017 Records, his father, Big 30, and 6 other co-conspirators are also facing charges related to the incident. Last week, a judge denied Pooh Shiesty's attempt at getting out of jail on bond. Shiesty's lawyer, Bradford Cohen, spoke with reporters after the unsuccessful hearing. What we didn't hear today was that there is no contract. This mystery contract, they have no contract. They have no video of this alleged signing of a contract. They have no guns, no jewelry. They have none of that physical evidence, he said. What they have is an alleged 5 individuals, one of them being a very well-known individual that is allegedly cooperating with the government in making these allegations. Shiesty will remain behind bars while awaiting trial. Again, like I said, I'm not surprised. Like, if I was Pooh Shiesty, it's because of Gucci Mane's aura and how Gucci Mane carried himself. But also, my thing with this is, if I'm Gucci Mane or even Pooh Shiesty, this nigga's going through he's having episodes. He's having mental health problem. Well, like, this is, like, come on now. Like, yeah, this ain't the same Gucci that was doing all that. Yes, it's him. But you know what I'm saying. Like, his maturity, he's going through some shit. He ain't over there still on the block, still sliding, still doing whatever he was doing. He's different. And I feel like sometimes their allure or credibility gets you in trouble because niggas is looking at you like you that person from back then. And that is you in a sense, but if you grown, you matured, you ain't on that type of time anymore. So sometimes that image, that persona gets you into some situations or some trouble that you don't need anymore or you don't even want anymore. That was, like I said, 20 plus years ago. And again, I agree with Charlamagne here. If it was a white executive, it wouldn't be the case. And first of all, if it was a white executive, they would have flew that nigga. Hey, nigga, come to the office with my security. We're going to have all these niggas in here. We're going to talk about this contract. And that's what it was. And like I said, I do as well, if this is true, because it's still all alleged, I still do got to look at Pooh Shiesty like, nigga, what the fuck was you doing? Because you signed this shit. Again, your situation at the time, young kid in the streets doing what he was doing, it might have not been the best, which it was made you like, you know what, fuck it. This nigga's giving me a shot. He giving me a chance. I'm going to sign this shit. But even with that being said, bro, come on now. Like, come on now. That's really all I got to say about this shit. But besides that, what do y'all think? You already know what it is. Your friendly neighborhood cat A signing off for today. Black TJ Detweiler doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe, and hype. You trying to hit a little bit more, you heard me? And I'm gone. Slimes on Peace, y'all gang. Aye.